If we get everybody moving forward. My sweetheart doesn't even notice I'm here. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Pat, you guys, they want you here be in the shot. Thanks. Bring it in, everybody. How's today going, huh? Fantastic day. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't. Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Yes, today I'm announcing that we won our election to the California State Senate, and I, Tony Strickland, will be your next state senator for the next 2 years. I want to thank the best volunteers and supporters in the world. This election is not about me, it's about we. It's about we, the volunteers, who made the phone calls, who walked the precincts, who organized the community coffees. This is your victory. The folks who donated to the cause, who posted on social media, who prayed for me and my family. This is your victory. To the over 70 local elected endorsements, including 10 mayors, a lot of them are here today, police and fire organizations, this is your victory. The people in this district who have put a line in the sand and said we're going to take our beautiful state back. This is your victory. This is the first time. This is your victory. This is the first time since the gold rush that more people are leaving the state than are coming in California. Look at our beautiful weather today. We live in an oasis. We live in an oasis. People are leaving this state to go to the middle of the desert in Texas and Arizona. People are going to the cold in Idaho. If you think it's cold today, try to go to Idaho. The humidity of Florida and Texas, because of the policies of Gavin Newsom and his supermajority. We have become an economic development agency for states like Arizona, Nevada, Texas, Florida, and Tennessee. Today's the day we take our state back, and today's the first step into making California golden again. When I take my oath of office, I'll push that we get back to the basics of government. The most essential role of government is public safety, to keep people safe, and we're going to do whatever we can to make crime illegal again in California. I will push for policies to make you keep more of your hard-earned dollars. California doesn't have a revenue problem. California has a spending problem. My last time in California State Senate, a little over 10 years ago, it's about 10 years ago, the entire budget was $98 billion for the entire budget. It has quadrupled in the last 10 years. Our population hasn't quadrupled, and certainly our services haven't been 4 times better. So we need a fighter up in Sacramento that will, day one, fight for you to root out waste, fraud, and abuse and things like the bullet train. And we would do whatever we can to doge California. Day one, I'll fight to lower your gas tax. Every year since Gavin Newsom's been in office, he's raised our gas tax. This falls disproportionately on those hardworking California families just trying to make ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck. People in California shouldn't have to decide between a gallon of milk and a gallon of gas. And so we need a fighter to put more money in the people's pocket so they can have a better future and a better tomorrow for them and their families. Again, I'll work hard to make California golden again. As Lou Gehrig said in his farewell speech at Yankee Stadium, he said, "I'm the luckiest man in the face of the earth." Well, today I feel I'm that person. I have my beautiful wife here, Carla. Thank you so much, sweetie, for all your hard work and everything. You were right there side by side with me. I have 4 beautiful kids, and then I had the best parents in the world. I learned from my dad that it's up to every generation to leave the next generation better than what they found. My dad was a bona fide hero. He fought in the Korean and Vietnam War, earned a Bronze Star for valor in the Tet Offensive. And he taught me from a young age that it's up to every generation to leave the next generation with more opportunity than what they had. I learned that at a young age, and it's funny. People have said when I die, I'm going to be buried in Chicago, so I remain politically active. It's in my heart to make a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's the first time in American history where that's in question. Every generation before us has met that challenge. It's our challenge together, collectively, to make sure our kids and grandkids have more opportunity than what we had. And that's why I work so hard to be your next state senator. I didn't need the title of senator. I've already been a senator. I'm going up there to make a difference for the next generation. And then my mom was the most supportive person in the world. Short German lady who was very opinionated. She passed during this campaign. And I know both my parents are looking down right now, and they're very proud. It's been the privilege of my life to serve as mayor of Huntington Beach. It really has been the privilege to serve as mayor and as your councilman. Today I'm announcing that I'm stepping down from the council on March 10th so the city council can fill my seat. I want to thank my council colleagues for all the special memories and accomplishments that we have done together. 3 years ago, homelessness was everywhere in this city. Main Street was shut down and homelessness smelled like urine and feces. Most of the people in Huntington Beach didn't even bother to go downtown Main Street. We opened up Main Street, we cleaned it up, and now I'm proud to say that families are now going down to Main Street. And 3 years ago, a lot of kids were not playing in our parks because there was poop, and they were scared there would be needles there. And now I'm proud to say kids are playing in our parks because homelessness, one of the few cities in California where homelessness is down dramatically. And I want to thank my council colleagues and I for that proud achievement. 3 years ago, we were 30 officers down. We would train them here in Huntington Beach, and they would lateral to another city. And we were looking at comparable compensation for our law enforcement. We were 8th or 9th in the region. And so if you do believe public safety is the most essential role, what we did is put public safety first in our budget. And we're not the top in the area, but we're in the stratosphere. And I'm happy to report now that we're right where we need to be in terms of law enforcement, and we're keeping Huntington Beach safe because of the leadership of me and my colleagues. Wish it wasn't so windy. 3 years ago, we were going to lose the air show, an event that provides $100 million to our local economy. And we sat down and we pushed hard and we saved the air show, and that $100 million will be a signature event in Huntington Beach, hopefully moving forward in perpetuity. 3 years ago, we had a $7 million deficit. And advice to a lot of folks has said just pass it on like they do in Sacramento. But no, we tackled the deficit, the out-year deficit, and we closed a $7 million deficit without raising taxes. I'm proud of our record here in Huntington Beach. And what I'm saying, I've said during the campaign, I'm bringing Surf City common sense to Sacramento, a place that has no common sense. But we're going to provide those policies up in Sacramento. And I'm here to tell you, I'm not leaving Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach is in my heart. And we'll fight to represent Huntington Beach and the rest of the 36th Senate District to the best of my ability. I want to thank over 80,000 voters who voted for me. I'm truly humbled by your support. Those who did not vote for me, I'm going to work hard in the next 2 years to try to earn your support. Again, I want to thank you for this privilege. And I want to say God bless America, God bless California, and God bless Huntington Beach. Thank you. Next up is my good friend, Mayor of Huntington Beach, Pat Burns, to say a few words.
Tony will definitely be missed. We've done a lot of great things together, and I'm sure he's going to bring that right to Sacramento and help take care of this state like it should be taken care of. I look forward to what he can do, and hopefully he'll be successful in every way and straighten this state back into the right path and serving the people as it should. Here in Huntington, we got a plan. Well, actually, we're going to put together a plan on filling the seat Tony's left vacant. Can't replace Tony. He's one in a million. He's taught us all so much. I knew nothing about politics before I got into this, and now I know very little, but I know a lot more than I did when I got into it because of Tony. So in that aspect, we'll work hard to fill somebody who represents the people in the best possible way, and that'll contribute to this community to make it Huntington Beach first and make it the best community we can possibly make it. And with that, I thank you all. You want to say anything? Gracie will now say a couple words.
Well, I'm a little sad that Tony's leaving, but I am very proud to say that he's taking Huntington Beach common sense to Sacramento, which is very sorely needed at this moment. Tony, you've taught us so much, a lot, not a little bit. You've taught us a lot about politics. You've also taught us a lot about camaraderie and what it is to work together and what we can accomplish if we work together. So I can't wait to see all the wonderful things that he's doing in Sacramento. He's definitely, Sacramento's gained an asset. That means we win here in California. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Eric McCoy. I have the pleasure of serving as the fire chief here in Huntington Beach. And I truly want to congratulate Tony. We are going to miss him, but we're also very excited to see the great work that he's going to do in Sacramento. Tony, for us, has always been a true advocate for public safety. And through his unwavering support, both from Tony and from our current city council, they have made sure that the members of public safety, both our police department and our fire department, that they have the tools to go out to do their job safely and to keep our community safe. And so for that, we are eternally grateful. I also want to thank Tony for his efforts in bringing to fruition our Public Safety Youth Training Center, which is a new facility that we have here in Huntington Beach. We're currently building it, where we're going to be able to bring in the youth from the community to teach them about public safety, and our hope is to give them a passion for careers in public safety. One of the things about Tony is that he's always led our city with humility, integrity, and self-sacrifice. And we cannot thank him enough for what he's done for both our police and fire departments. And so on behalf of the men and women of the fire department, we want to congratulate you on your accomplishment. We want to thank you for all that you've done for public safety here in Huntington Beach. And we're truly looking forward to seeing the things that he's going to do for public safety at the state of California.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Again, I just want to bring up, there's a councilman, mayor, councilwoman, come up. The local electeds who endorsed my campaign, there's a lot of them here. Please come up here. Come on, please come up here. Look, please come up. Love you guys. You know, this is, come in tight. We're a tight family in this district. These are the people who stood with me. They put their reputation on the line for me. This is a huge district, all the way from Cerritos down to San Clemente. And I have to tell you, each one of these people fought hard in their community and put their reputation on the line for this movement, for this campaign. And I can never thank you enough for everything. And I promise you, we're going to work together to turn this state around. And we're going to work together to serve this community and your communities. It's very important to me because I believe less government is better government, but government closest to the people is best for the people. I'm going to do everything I can in Sacramento to get the decisions as much as I can put down in your local communities, to these folks who represent their community, who work tirelessly for their community to make their community a better place for their kids and grandkids. And so I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. There's many more. It's 11 o'clock on a Monday. The very fact that all of you came here and took time out of your busy schedule. For those of you who don't know, city council people get paid nothing, hardly anything. I remember when I won my race for council, my wife goes, well, how much you get paid? I said, I don't know, but I know it's hardly anything. And then when she saw what we got paid, she goes, why would anybody do this? Well, it's because it's all in our heart, right? We all care about our communities. That's why you all stepped up. And I'm going to be a champion. I'm going to be a fighter for all of you. And Mayor, I know you're not up here, but thank you so much. Mayor Stanton's right here. Thank you so much for being here. With that, I'll answer any questions you guys might have, if you have any. If you don't, that's fine with me too.
What's the first order of business for you?
Well, I'm still waiting to hear back from the Rules Committee on when we're going to actually be sworn in. There's a lot of folks here that want to join me up in Sacramento for that celebration. I'm looking forward to seeing what committees I have. I might have the scraps and leftovers. I don't know, because I'm coming in a special. But one thing to understand is 80% of the legislature has less than 4 years experience. I'm walking up with 10 years of legislative experience and is also being mayor of a major city in California and the council. So I'm going to be able to walk up and be delivered for this district day one. We're all for a safe environment, but what I call crazy is when you put a little fish that's not even fish bait ahead of people. End of the day, the fire, when we talk about the fires, when they went to that reservoir, we had the 2 wettest years that we've had in probably California history, and the snowpack that came down, that reservoir has been overflowing with water. And again, I'm going back to the basics of government. When you turn on a fire hose, water's supposed to come out. And I think the state has failed a lot of people across the state in terms of their priorities. Really, it comes down to is your priority putting tampons in boys' bathrooms, or is it fixed water and safety and infrastructure? And I'm going to fight to do whatever we can to go back to common sense and fight for the people in terms of public safety, infrastructure, and putting people first. Anything else? Well, with that, again, this is not my victory. This is a movement. This is a movement. We all have the shirts. We're going to make California golden again. And again, I can't thank all of you. There's so many people in this open area right here that manned phone banks, that hosted coffees, that did fundraising events, that did community coffees, that walked door to door. You did so much. Some of you gave your hard-earned dollars to this campaign. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll tell you this, no one will work harder than Tony Strickland to represent you to fight for a better tomorrow for California. Thank you so much.